Welcome to the Vermont Technical College Dental Hygiene Program. I am Dr. Ellen Grimes, the Dental Hygiene Program Director. I would like to commend you on being admitted into this highly competitive program. Each year, we have about 80 applications and only 24 are selected for admission into the program. You are one of those 24. This orientation presentation has been developed to explain some important pieces of the dental hygiene program. It is also to ensure that the dental hygiene program is the right fit for you. In the past, we've required incoming students to shadow a practicing dental hygienist. Due to COVID-19, we are not requiring this shadowing experience, but instead, we are requiring you to interview a practicing dental hygienist. This interview does not need to be completed in person and can be completed by phone or video chat, for example, Zoom. We have provided you with a set of interview questions that we would like you to ask the dental hygienist. Once you have completed your interview, you will summarize the results and upload them into Castle Branch. The information on how to upload into Castle Branch was included in your acceptance package. If you do not know a dental hygienist to interview, please send an email to dentalhygiene@vtc.edu and we will connect you with a practicing dental hygienist who is willing to be interviewed. There are some very important dates for which you should mark your calendars. The first is a required virtual orientation, which will be held on Friday, April 2nd from 8:30 to 12:30. Please contact us at dentalhygiene@vtc.edu to confirm your attendance. On Friday, May 7th, 2021, you'll be scheduled with a 30-minute virtual advising course registration session with a full-time faculty member. These sessions will be between 1:30 and 3:30. The exact time will be emailed to you at a later date. We'll be holding a required on-site visit on Friday, May 21st. You will be assigned to a 45-minute time slot sometime on that day, at which time you will be measured for your magnification lenses called loupes. We'll talk about them a little bit later in the presentation, and fitted for your N95 mask. The exact time of your session will be emailed to you at a later date as well. If you wear prescription glasses, please bring your prescription with you to the May 21st, 2021 session. Unless you are an out-of-state student from some distance, you are required to attend the on-site May 21st, 2021 session. The VTC Dental Hygiene Program is a 3-year accredited associate degree program. This program is accredited by the Commission on Dental Accreditation. The 4th year is completed online, at which time you will earn your baccalaureate degree. The course workload is very heavy, but committed students can be successful and the return on your investment will be great. You should treat the program as your full-time job for the next 3 or 4 years. You will need a lot of time to study to be successful in the program. Each student is assigned an academic advisor once classes begin. We have very dedicated and experienced faculty who will help you to be successful in the program. This is the dental hygiene curriculum. If you have taken college-level courses at another institution, it is likely that several of the non-dental hygiene courses will transfer into our program. This will be determined once you are accepted into the program and have paid your deposit. A transcript evaluation will be performed by the registrar's office, and then it will be determined which courses you have left to take to complete the degree. This screen shows the courses that are required for the 3rd and 4th year of the dental hygiene curriculum. In the fall semester, first-year students usually have dental hygiene classes 3 days a week. There are 2 possible schedules for first-year students for their dental hygiene classes. Monday morning and afternoon, Thursday morning and afternoon, and Friday morning, or Monday morning and afternoon, Tuesday morning, and Thursday morning and afternoon. However, this is subject to change. Additional information will be provided regarding your dental hygiene class schedule at the April 2nd virtual orientation session. You will receive an email during the summer informing you as to which schedule you have been assigned. Non-dental hygiene courses are scheduled at other times. This will also be determined in the near future. Class schedules change from semester to semester. We have a beautiful 22-chair clinic that has computers at each station. In addition, we have 4 digital radiography units and 1 pantograph unit. We welcome you to visit our clinic, and if you would like to shadow one of our dental hygiene students at work, that can also be arranged. There are some professional standards that we expect our dental hygiene students to attain. Students in the healthcare field are expected to assume and maintain an ethical and professional responsibility and respect for themselves, their patients, colleagues, and the faculty. These personal qualities are essential in order for students to meet expected curricular obligations. Daily student behaviors that reflect these attributes include, but are not limited to, being prompt, preparing for and attending all classes, labs, and clinics, demonstrating integrity, courteousness, and cooperative conduct, and an attitude that enables learning to occur. If, in the opinion of the faculty, a candidate is unsuited for the practice of dental hygiene, recommendation for licensure and graduation and the degree in dental hygiene will be withheld. In order to graduate from the dental hygiene program, students must complete all program requirements, including a minimum of 93 approved semester credit hours, and attain a cumulative grade point average of 2.0 or above. Each of the professional dental hygiene courses, or courses beginning with the abbreviation BYO, must be successfully completed with a minimum grade of C. Certified Profile has just recently changed its name to Castle Branch, is a company that maintains some records for the dental hygiene program, including a background check and health records. Information on Certified Profile Castle Branch was included in your VTC admissions packet. Please read the information carefully and follow the instructions. All dental hygiene students are required to complete the credentialing check from Certified Profile Castle Branch prior to enrolling in the dental hygiene program. If you have ever been convicted of a felony and have been accepted into the program, you can complete your dental hygiene education. However, please be advised that in Vermont and many other states, convicted felons may not be eligible to obtain a dental hygiene license. It is determined on a case-by-case basis by the Board of Dental Examiners. As dental hygienists could be exposed to bloodborne pathogens or aerosols during patient treatment, they are required to have several vaccinations to prevent them from common diseases. These vaccinations must be completed prior to the initiation of the program. The following vaccinations are required: the hepatitis B vaccination or a positive titer. We strongly recommend that all dental hygiene students complete the Hep B vaccine before they begin their clinical educations. Individuals who choose not to do so will be required to sign a release form that indicates that they have been advised to complete the vaccination series. 2 measles, mumps, and rubella vaccinations or a positive titer, a tetanus vaccine within the last 10 years, the varicella virus vaccination or positive titer. If you had chickenpox as a child, you will need to have a titer performed to ensure you carry the antibody to the disease, a PPD or TB test within 1 year, the COVID vaccination if it is available. The flu vaccine is strongly recommended. Documentation from the student's personal physician must be made available to VTC by submitting it to Castle Branch. The form that you need to use is in the VTC admissions packet. Vermont Tech is not responsible for medical costs resulting from injury during clinical rotations or during any other curricular activity
unless this injury is due to negligence by the college. All Vermont Tech students must carry their own health insurance. Documentation of health insurance must be submitted to Castle Branch. All dental hygiene students are required to read the VTC student handbook that outlines many of the policies and procedures. In addition, you are required to read the dental hygiene student handbook and the student code of conduct. The links have been provided for you here. At the May 21, 2021 on-site session, you will be provided with a handbook acknowledgement form. Once you have read the above documents, you will sign the form and submit that document to Castle Branch, documenting that you have read and agreed to all of the policies.
Students will be serving as patients for each other in the preclinical dental hygiene course and also during other clinical courses throughout the curriculum. If you have a history of a congenital heart defect such as a valve replacement, infective endocarditis, or joint replacement, prior to coming to school, you need to have your personal physician evaluate your condition. If, in the opinion of your physician, you do not require antibiotic treatment prior to receiving dental care, a short letter from your physician containing the appropriate instructions is required. You may hand carry the letter when you come to school. In the event that your physician feels that you should be premedicated with antibiotics prior to dental care, we will certainly make every effort to keep your exposure to antibiotics to an absolute minimum. In so doing, there will be times when you personally will not be used as a patient because of your heart condition or joint replacement. If you are under 18 years of age, a note from a parent or guardian is needed. The note should provide us with permission to allow faculty and students to perform preventive dental services when you serve as a patient.
Parking permits are required for all students on the Williston campus. There is no charge for the parking permit. This is a link to the parking permit form. Once you have completed the form, you can pick up your permit from the 200 building in the Williston campus when you begin taking classes this fall.
Dental hygiene students will have access to the Vermont Tech Library and will be provided an orientation to their services at the beginning of the semester. There is a small library located in the adjacent building. However, most journal articles can be ordered online at no charge. The Williston campus has a Center for Academic Success to help those students in need of study skills, test-taking skills, and writing skills. There is no cost for these services, and we highly recommend that you take full advantage of these services.
Here is a link to a great source of information for IT issues. It is essential that you complete the training checklist prior to beginning classes in the fall semester, but the sooner you complete the checklist, the better you will be. Due to COVID-19, it is possible that some or all of your dental hygiene and other class lecture courses may be offered via video chat or Zoom, so students will need to have access to a computer with a camera and microphone. As far as printing goes, each student is given $85 worth of free copying or printing on campus each year. Most students find that having their own printer is beneficial. If you use up your $85 worth of free copying or printing, you can purchase printing cards in $5 increments by charging it to a credit card. You can always check the balance of your printing by going to the website that is provided.
There are no food services in the dental hygiene building. However, there are several restaurants and grocery stores in the area. There is a student lounge in the administration building next to the dental hygiene building that has several vending machines. We do have a new kitchenette area with a refrigerator, coffee maker, and microwaves for student use. Student housing will be available in the dorm diagonally across from the dental hygiene building. The dorms were built in 2012 and are beautiful. Student housing contracts are available and should be completed and returned with deposit as soon as possible, as space is limited and room assignments are on a first-come, first-served basis. If you haven't already done so, we highly recommend that you complete your FAFSA application as soon as possible if you plan on receiving any financial aid. There is also a VSAC application that you can complete if you are a Vermont resident. There is also a general scholarship application available. There are some scholarships available through financial aid. They are listed on the VTC website under Future Students, Financial Aid, Scholarships by Major, Dental Hygiene. If you have any questions regarding financial aid, please contact that office directly. Occasionally during your college experience, there may be situations where you will need to pay for unexpected items or events. While not required, it is often useful to open a bank account with a local bank. This will allow you to write personal checks if needed. In addition, where a personal check is not appropriate, a personal credit card is often a valuable resource for those unforeseen expenses.
The dental hygiene program does have some additional program expenses in addition to the regular VTC tuition. There are some course fees that are attached to our dental hygiene clinic courses. They will cover your dental instruments, your membership in the Student American Dental Hygienists Association. In addition to the VTC tuition and fees, there are also additional fees that will come out of your pocket. These are for your uniforms, your shoes, your magnification lenses or loupes, some specific pens, and some lamination that you will need to have done during your first year. In addition, you also have to buy dental hygiene textbooks. Most of them are used for your entire curriculum. The approximate fees for all of these expenses are included below. During the second year of the curriculum, students are also required to purchase a second instrument kit. The approximate cost of this kit is $1,450. Once again, they will be required to become members of the Student American Dental Hygienists Association, and the approximate cost for dental hygiene textbooks in the second year is $800. During the third year of the curriculum, a third dental instrument kit is required to be purchased, and the approximate cost is $1,550. Again, you will need to become a member of the Student American Dental Hygienists Association. The approximate cost for textbooks for the third year is $800. And lastly, in order to become a dental hygienist, the student will need to take some licensing examination. The cost of these examinations is approximately $1,800. All students wear the same type of scrubs in clinic. You must purchase new scrubs from a company that we will provide for you at the April 2nd orientation session. The cost for the uniforms will be approximately $150. You will also have to purchase black shoes that are supportive, comfortable, and they can be walking or nursing shoes are both desirable and recommended. You need to avoid shoes that have other colors and mesh surfaces on the shoe or openings on the shoes. For safety reasons, no shoes with any openings in the front or back, including clogs or Mary Janes, are allowed. Closed back clogs are acceptable. These need to be purchased prior to the beginning of the Dental Hygiene 1011 course in the fall. You will also need black crew socks. They must cover the ankle for your protection.
When working in the clinic with patients, we expect our students to look professional. All of your hair must be off the collar. You must have short nails with no nail polish. Artificial fingernails are not allowed. Minimal perfume. Male students must be clean shaven or neatly shaved. Dreadlocks are not permitted. Any tattoos must be covered with bandages or some type of cover. One stud earring in each earlobe is the only permissible jewelry. Cigarette smoke should not be detectable by the patient and or faculty. Students who are smokers are encouraged to cease prior to the program, as we will be advising patients that they should not smoke as it affects their oral health.
Loupes, which are magnification lenses, are required for all dental hygiene students. Lights that attach to your loupes are optional, but they are very highly recommended. You will be measured for these loupes during the on-site orientation session on May 21st, 2021. The cost for the loupes and light will be approximately $750 to $1,200 depending upon the style that you pick, as well as whether you decide to purchase a light or not. The cost of the loupes can be divided into 3 or 6 monthly payments depending upon the company, and the first payment will be needed in August. Additional information will be provided for you prior to the May 21st session so that you can determine which style and type you would like to purchase. Textbooks for the dental hygiene program will be used through the entirety of your education. We strongly encourage you to buy new versions of each textbook. The majority of the books have online content that can only be accessed via the code that is included with the purchase of a new textbook. These codes are not available to you when you rent a textbook or purchase a used textbook. It is also critical that you purchase the most current edition of each book. The college will be providing you with additional information on textbook ordering once you have paid your deposit. There are a few additional supplies that you will need in the first semester. You will need a lock for your locker, a combination type, not the key type, some index cards, some laminating sheets, and a small container to carry items from your locker to the clinic. We will provide samples at the next orientation session. You will also need to order several non-permanent markers for the Dental Hygiene 10-11 class. They are non-permanent Lumicolor transparency markers, super fine. The purchase of 2 pens of blue and 2 of red is required, and we have provided some links for a vendor that we know carries these products.
Thank you for listening to this orientation session. I hope that I have answered many of the questions that you may have about the program. But if you have additional questions, you can email me at ellen.grimes@vtc.edu or bring your questions with you to the required June orientation session and we'll be sure to answer them there. We look forward to having you as a student in our fall 2019 entering class, and we also look forward to providing you with an outstanding dental hygiene educational experience.